Yeah, g'day guys, it's the world's most famous YouTuber here, TickleMeSmokey, and what we've got for you today is a little bit of revival, considering that I have not actually posted a video since, well, let's just say maths isn't my strong suit, just like having a positive KD ratio, so a fair amount of months. You can do the research yourself if you're that dedicated. That's like all 3 of my subscribers if you're that dedicated, and I think that's mostly me. Yeah, I gave a shout out to Mum, told her to follow me, then none followed me, then I got none to make another account to follow me, but yeah, family aside, it's been an interesting time. What I've done, I've been sponsored by Mr. Chucky again. Feel free to give him a shout out. Just check out his channel and yeah, follow him, or yeah, subscribe to him rather. Like his videos, and feel free to let him know what's going on, because yeah, without him my channel wouldn't be happening. Not that that would probably affect your life too much. I mean, I am the most subscribed YouTuber in history. I had a arm wrestle with PewDiePie yesterday, and let's just say that, just like maths, for me, strength isn't his strong suit. You'd think after all those bro fisting, that he'd have some pretty hard knuckles and a strong bicep to go along with that, but no, he does not. Okay, what I am playing today is Battlefield 4, and what you will see on this channel more often is me playing Battlefield 4, and maybe some other different games depending on what I am feeling like. You will of course see some GTA, that's my... well, I'm a bit conflicted at the moment. See, my confliction arises because recently I have been absurdly addicted to Battlefield 4. See, I bought it when it first came out, so it's been sitting around for a while. But the issue is, I never really picked it up. I think a couple of weeks after its release, I got up to about level 3, and I never touched it again, because I was more dedicated to playing GTA 5 on the 360 than after that GTA 5 on the 1. And the issue with that was, I just completely neglected every other game I owned. And then I was bored one day and I decided to turn on the Xbox, and I whacked in Battlefield 4 because I was sick of GTA 5. You know, you can only do Rift Up Rumble so many times. And I just started playing, and then next thing you know, I was looking at the clock, 4 hours have gone by, and in a couple of weeks I'd gone from level 3 to about level 24, which I know for more professional gamers that's like nothing, but for me, considering that my idea of a hardcore gaming session is just a couple cans of Pepsi, maybe some crusty chips, a couple Scotch fingers, and like sitting up till 11 because I'm that ruthless. That's like my idea of a hardcore gaming session, and yeah, so for me that was quite the accomplishment. And then since then, as you can tell, I've gotten up to level 28, which, yeah. So I've gone alright, it's been interesting. I mean, I just have a lot of fun, and if I ever get too serious with it, that's when it becomes quite terrible, because anyone knows what it's like. You start getting quite upset, you call all sorts of people different names, which you will see when I do some live commentary videos. I couldn't today because I'm such a novice when it comes to using the Elgato, so don't even think that I'm going to be doing anything close to the caliber of some actual other YouTubers out there. Listen, just first and foremost, this channel is just for me to muck around. I like the idea of playing games and then other people seeing me play games because I'm so bad, maybe they'll get a laugh out of it. That's my idea of a channel. I don't really want anything else to do with it. It's not my life as it is with some YouTubers. See, if I get subscribers, or if I get people that are actually genuinely interested in my channel, you know, whoop-de-doo, Bob's your uncle. But if I don't, then, oh well, at least I'll have a giggle every now and then. I find myself funny, and that's what counts. So, not doing too well in the 2 maps. Yeah, it's Dawnbreaker and Flood Zone. I think I was playing Flood Zone first, and that was interesting. There's a couple kills that were in there that missed out on. I'm a bad editor, just that's another thing I get used to. So yeah, when it comes to shits and giggles, that's all this channel is about. I will not be doing anything too serious. If I do, then you know that something's wrong, or I'm just completely wired in the amount of ideas. So my idea of having a decent channel is just doing whatever you like, and if something comes up, so be it. If you get killed a million times in one game, then you can try to edit that out, but you know, let's be real here, I can't only have, like, I think I edited all my deaths and stuff out of this game of Flood Zone. I only had like 47 seconds of game footage, so when it came to the Dawnbreaker footage, I'm like, screw it, just include some stuff to try to fill in the time. And I don't even think I can talk for that long. I mean, if I was in a conversation or in class, then yeah, of course I'd talk for that long, but it's a bit awkward when you're just sitting in your room talking into a microphone, nothing too big going on, you've just finished playing, and your mates are like, oh, why aren't you playing with us, you know, Rogue Transmission's on, and let's be frank, no one really likes Rogue Transmission unless you're a sniper, or you cap that stupid DMAT, and you have those wankers that are up in the hills and continually snipe you, and then you have the one dickhead who attaches some C4 to his little quad bike, drives up to the snipers, blows everyone up, then gets shot. But that's the fun of Rogue Transmission, but I'm none of those people. I mean, I just love me AEK. I've been trying to get all my attachments for the M16, but I don't even know why I'm so dedicated in trying to develop that gun. I just want a suppressor. And it's so difficult. I mean, it was never an issue with the AEK because I was getting battle pack after battle pack for the AEK, and I've just completely maxed it out. Probably because I think it's like a 900 RPM. Yeah, it has its rate of fire is about 900 rounds per minute, which is pretty good. I mean, it's nothing compared to the FAMAS, but my issue with the AEK is that it's all over the shop, whereas the M16A4, you can actually get some sort of accuracy. So I try to judge what map requires what rifle. I always get it wrong, so I just tend to stick to the AEK, but it's not good because I've maxed out the assault class, so I've got nothing left to unlock. And I don't necessarily want to go into support or recon because, well, let's face it, I don't want to have to use an MX4. As you will find out later on, I absolutely hate MX4s. They're the bane of my existence because every single man and his dog has a fucking MX4 and he's always waiting around a corner for some close quarters combat, and you can't even unload a round before he's unloaded 50 directly into your chest and you're just gone, like you don't have a shot against them. And it just annoys me because anyone can unlock those. You can be level 0 and use an MX4 and kill some guy who's actually worked for his rifle, but anyway. There's been a whole lot of anger directed at the MX4, but trust me, anyone who plays Battlefield knows what I'm talking about, and if you don't, you're a wanker and you probably use an MX4. So yeah, I missed out on a game of Rogue Transmission. I think I got like my best game, I'm pretty sure, on Rogue Transmission, which is pretty good. I think I got like 34 for 18 or something. Again, not a professional gamer, just a fuck around gamer. If you're after a professional gamer to kind of emulate, then I'm not that person. If you emulate me, you're probably going to end up at the bottom of the leaderboard with a terrible KD, like 0.4 or something. And yeah, I'm not held accountable for that, but hey, it's a bit of a giggle and it's good fun. But if you are around for, you know, a bit of a giggle and good fun, then I hope that I'm your guy. See, I'm kind of standing up for the little guy. I'm standing up for all those blokes out there who want to play Battlefield or Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto 5 or whatever, and they look at these YouTubers and they're just insanely good, like getting kind of like, you know, 10 KD and all that kind of shit, and you just think to yourself, how the hell am I meant to do that? Surely not everyone is like that. And I'm that guy that you look up on YouTube and you watch him and you go, ha, he's me. He's just as shit as me, if not worse. So I'm standing up for the little guy, and, you know, I'm standing up for someone's self-esteem too. See, blokes take great pride in how they play their games, and, you know, people don't necessarily believe how serious we can take it, but, oh, Jesus, we can get pretty into it, and I think that that's where I come in, that's where I support people. I'm somewhat a counsellor who doesn't talk back, I just preach, and that's what I'm good at. I'm a preacher of self-esteem and shit gaming. And I hope that one day, you know, 20 years down the line or so, and people go, bring up TickleMeSmokey, and you think back and go, hey, he told me that it's not that bad to be shit. So, I'm on the bottom of the leaderboard when it comes to subscribers and fans, just like I'm at the bottom of the leaderboard when it comes to my kills and deaths. And I'm proud. I'm proud to stand up for the little guy, and I'm proud to stand up for the oppressed. And that's my little bit of social justice. I tell people that they're not as shit as they think. And I think that if we had more people going around the world and reminding people that they're not as shit as they think, then I think that we're onto something really good. So for instance, like, talk to Kim Jong-un, like, he's getting really angry because United Nations are always telling him, hey, it's not really kosher to kind of kill your own people, it's not nice to starve your people to death while you live on $500 million a year. But if an American or some other Westerner that held a great deal of power went to him and said, hey, Kim, you're not as shit as you think, he'd be quite relaxed. And I think that we would see kind of the tension between the West and North Korea kind of ease a little bit. And then I say, we use the gun of telling people they're not shit, we point it at them and they lower their guns, and we live in world peace. So that is my personal mission to anyone, any age, any gender, any whatever, listening to this right now. It doesn't matter whether you're listening to it an hour after I post it or 10 years after I post it. I tell you, walk outside and tell someone they're not as shit as they think they are. And I'm pretty sure that will create some sense of serenity in not only your soul but in the environment around you. So as you can tell, Battlefield and just gaming in general is highly spiritual. I think that they're both all the monotheistic religions talk about the prophets, right? And I don't care which religion you are, you can look at the gift of Battlefield and say, hey, this speaks to me on a whole new level. Flood Zone was clearly created by a divine creator. The AEK 971 was is the prophet of the modern generation. Just as the AEK is our 21st century prophet, I think that the MX4 represents Satan, and it's easy to get away with saying I use an MX4 because it kind of sounds like an MX5, which, as we all know, is just, it's like one of the best sleeper JDMs ever. So Battlefield and JDMs are in direct competition with each other because they have names that sound kind of similar. So you can say that I don't like MX4s, but I drive an MX5, and someone could say, kind of hear that as, I don't like MX5s, but I love MX4s, and that's how pub fights start. Just a little, just a bit of food for thought to get you more. Anyways, so as you can tell, I have kind of like verbal dyslexia. My sentences don't make sense, and I sound as if I am permanently stoned. Well, I'm not. Just to put it out there, I'm just not exactly of a stable mind frame, which probably would explain why I am not good at Battlefield or any other game. But it is a revival, and I think on the third day, TickleMeSmokey rose again from the dead, in accordance to the scriptures. And I have risen, and the channel will work with ADSL 2 on my side, a solid 0.25 megabits per second upload speed. I will create world peace. I don't even care if I have to team up with Neebs. I love Neebs, he's a legend. So I think YouTubers for world peace will unite, and through terrible Australian internet speeds, we will conquer the world. And on that thought, I love you all. And please, tickle my Smokey.